Greetings, everyone. This is Major. Today is July 6th, 2017, and I'd like to speak to you today regarding what I see as our chief partner competitor in the marketplace. I spoke before about the other markets that we're really, meaning the cryptocurrency market, that's really competing against. Uh, Such as the stock market, equity markets, bond market, and real estate, and also the gold and silver market. Now, I don't know how many of you, well, I've mentioned it before, but I used to, along with equity trading, I used to be a big uh, gold and silver, or what they would call a gold bug or silver bug. I was a holder of physical silver, physical gold, numismatic coins, Cougarans, um, buffalo, gold buffaloes, uh, silver eagles. I had the big giant box sets and would buy them straight from the uh, U.S. Mint, and just loved holding them, and uh, thought this was a great store of value. Still see it as a good store of value, but the difference is if you're trying to really create value, if your thing is, okay, I have, and I'm speaking to people like myself, not totally everyone from the poor to the middle class. I don't think gold and silver today is what you're going to, the vehicle that you should use to try to create wealth or create a steady stream of income, that is going to have a high appreciation within a 6 to 24 month period. I see that vehicle being cryptocurrencies. And there are many gold bugs that are still, there are some very prominent people on YouTube, and these people are brilliant, fantastic ideas, great knowledge of economics and politics and geopolitical and issues, but they all come to the same conclusion that the answer is to own gold or silver. But in their analysis, they tell you how manipulated the gold and silver market is. So this is what I don't understand. If the market you just said, the gold market, the silver market, is totally 100% the price. So even if whether you're holding paper gold or if you're holding physical gold, the bullion exchange sets the price. It doesn't set a paper price versus a physical price. It sets a per ounce price. So whether you're holding an ounce of paper gold or you're holding an ounce of physical gold, it's still trading at the same price. And that's what you and I really care about. When you're from the lowest of the poor to a middle class, and you're trying to figure out, how am I going to best utilize my savings and income to really make it grow more tomorrow, next month, next year, to outpace inflation, to outpace my bills, and everything that's happening that is eating away at my savings, eating away at my principal, what vehicle is best to do that? Should I put it in real estate? Should I put it in stocks and bonds? Should I put it in gold and silver? Or should I put it in cryptocurrencies? I'm only talking about the two today. Gold market versus the cryptocurrency market. If you look at the historicals, it's no contest. Cryptocurrencies have outpaced gold and silver. And the reason why, I'm not just talking about, because like I said, I was a former holder, because I believe the same thing that all these intelligent people believe. The markets are rigged. The stock market is on a trajectory that's unsustainable. The real estate market is unsustainable. These markets are high because of Federal Reserve and quantitative easing and injection and inflation in the money supply. That's all went to these markets. They all went to the equity market, which then flooded them over into the real estate market. So that's why you're seeing highs when the reality is stores are closing. Unemployment, real unemployment, if you understand the U6 versus U3 unemployment, if you strip out all the adjusted for this and adjusted for that, and you just look at how many people are actually working versus how many people are not working, labor participation rate tells you more people are not working. People that are of able body, that are able to work, more people are not working today than at any other time within the last 20 to 30 years. But yet, we have one of the lowest unemployment rates because of the manipulations and gyrations of the political game. You and I really could care less about any of that. You care about how do you thrive in that environment, in this present environment, and what is the vehicle to help you thrive in this environment. I believe that vehicle is not gold or silver because of exactly what all of the experts that are telling you to buy gold and silver say. So they tell you it's manipulated. JP Morgan can buy tons of this stuff, paper, never take physical possession, for next to nothing. And all the experts, I won't say any names, but you can check them out on YouTube and they'll tell you this. But then they'll turn around and say, but you should buy gold. And why? Because China is buying gold. Russia is buying gold. You're not China. You're not Russia. You got $10,000. You got $50,000. You got $100,000. And you're trying to improve your lot. You're trying to find a way to make things better for yourself and your family. Russia's buying it. China's buying it. A lot of these countries that are buying gold and stockpiling gold, just like Gaddafi stockpiled tons of gold in Libya. They're doing that for national security reasons because the money center banks, they're not really in that, they're not playing on the same team. So they understand that at any point in time, for example, Russia, the U.S. could just, and U.S. and Europe, the European money center banks and the American banks can easily say, you know what, we're going to cut Russia off. or we're going to cut China off from the SWIFT system, from this system, from that system, whatever, because they control it. So they can cut these countries off. So these countries say, okay, wait a second. We need to, for our national security, own an asset that is not controlled by them. So this is where oil, these physical resources, meaning when I say control, they can't just take away your gold, unlike they did to Gaddafi. That's exactly what they did. But China is no Gaddafi. Russia is no Gaddafi. So you would have to put up a greater fight to just take China's gold, to take Russia's gold. So to use these countries as an example for you or I, and because that's the mistake I was making. I was looking at those things and I was buying up a bunch of gold and a bunch of silver and holding, but I wasn't seeing the returns. And so that you understand, I was a gold bug in the bull market from about 2002 to 2007. I went from about $250 all the way up to about $2,000. And then they put the brakes on it and brought the price of silver all the way from almost $49, $50 all the way back down to $17, where it's been languishing for the last couple of years. Gold brought that back down all the way from about $2,000 to about $1,100, $1,200, where it's been languishing for the last couple of years. They control it. So why am I going to, if I have $10,000 today to invest, to try to improve my family's position, my children's position, would I advise you to put it into gold or silver, or to put it into cryptocurrencies? I have to say that it is, at this point in time, not as manipulated. Yes, there is a bit of gaming going on. I understand that. There's gaming in every system. But I'll take I'll put it maybe at a 5% gaming ratio in cryptocurrencies. Tops 10%. But gold and silver? The gaming is 100%. They control it. The London Bullion Exchange tells you what the price is. Literally, this is the price, and that's it. Silver, this is the price of silver. ETFs, and this is the next thing I want people in the cryptocurrency world to understand. Be very careful of these ETF proposals. Everybody was acting like this Winklevoss ETF proposal would have been a great thing. Don't let I'm concerned about the overall health of the market. We want a free market. We want this thing to stay unmanipulated by these big guys. Because once they come in with these ETFs and these paper products, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be game over. You're going to be done. Meaning, you or I, any little small guys. I already see. The next thing is they're going to target their high frequency machines to this system. And that's not going to be good for you or I either. But hasn't fully been implemented yet, but that's the next thing to keep your eye out for. But gold and silver is not going to give you the returns that cryptocurrencies will. And we have to, I think, educate our gold bug brothers and sisters on what's happening. If you agree, let me know. Thank you.